Welcome to this talk. Now, a few days ago, I was asked to do an introduction or a brief talk for a conference in Canada, an injection of truth, healing humanity. And this is my talk. I was asked to talk for 30 seconds. It was a little more than that, but it is very brief. Problems with truth in the current age. Let's listen to that brief excerpt now. Well, I'm John Campbell, extending a warm welcome from a cold north of England to all those in Calgary. Sorry I can't be there in person, but maybe this talk is slightly better than nothing. And thanks to David Speaker, Dr. David Speaker, for giving me this opportunity. Now, your conference is well named. We all need an injection of truth. Because as scientists, we believe in the existence of an external objective reality. We believe that this reality is testable as we strive towards empirical reality. Sadly, as has been the case so often in human history, truth risks being converted into a narrative, a stream of suggestions and thoughts that serve the purposes of vested interests. This often results in a move away from objective truth to little more than propaganda. People with power and influence have often subjugated those around them to ensure they are incorporated into ideas and systems which would not withstand empirical analysis. Those in powerful positions have multiple modalities by which they promote their influence and narrative. Carrots are often offered, sticks threatened, or actually used to inflict real injuries. Who knows? Maybe some of these historical realities have been repeated over the past 5 years. Some, meanwhile, have stood tall, refused the bribe of the carrot, defied the pain of the stick. Many more have sadly capitulated to the propaganda narrative. Many have simply trusted their overlords and quietly conformed. I suspect some at this conference are those who have indeed stood tall. We feel free, with the Apostle Paul, to test all things. We do have a body of scientific knowledge. We do have analytical techniques. If we find conflict between dictated narrative and the nature of reality, perhaps this conference is a good place to illuminate those discrepancies. Your conference is well named, Healing Humanity. Sadly, we look out on a sea of human pain, suffering and death. Some of this is innate to the human condition. Some is the result of human actions. There is something special about human life. I think your presence today at this conference indicate you believe in this sanctity of life. We choose to use our skills, knowledge, science, medicine and public policies to identify that which is causing our species to suffer. We feel free to ask fundamental questions like, when does human life begin? When does it end? How should it end? We use our lifelong learning to construct plans and interventions that can promote health and aid healing. We use our analytical, scientific skills to evaluate the effectiveness of what we do. We then disseminate this knowledge as far as current constraints allow us. We may not heal all of humanity, but we can bring truth to light, and in doing so, help many, many people. Have a great conference. Well, that was me trying to be concise. You can decide whether it worked or not, but I think you'll agree that we're talking about real significant issues there. Now, I am hoping to get some video releases from this conference, an injection of truth, healing humanity, in the next few days. We also hope to be talking to Dr. David Speaker, who of course is the internationally famous virologist who we've interviewed before on this channel, and has come up with further data as if further data was necessary, but further data on the incredible levels of DNA contamination in mRNA vaccines. Hopefully that's in the next few days, but for now, thank you for watching.